It is said that wisdom lies not in seeing things, but seeing through things. Black people, utilize your third inner eye and look beyond the walls of lies that your oppressors have created to blind you from seeing the truth. Your perception of reality is an elaborate white deception that gives them their power over us. Those who know must teach, African proverb. The public's perception of reality is in fact shaped by the narratives that are fed into a society. And the narratives fed into our society are falsely scripted to distort the perception of reality. It makes the villains throughout history appear as having been the heroes. And it makes the group that has contributed most to the advancement of society appear as being the leeches of society that have contributed the least. According to white social scientists, perception is more important than reality for controlling people and for steering society towards an implied objective. Because people function based upon their perceptions rather than what's actually true. Therefore, the white ruling class have literally whitewashed the perception of reality to create and sustain false perceptions within society that aids in maintaining white social capital and white social dominance over the black population. This false perception of reality has been imposed upon the public, and the public functions based upon it instead of the true reality. It's the real matrix. The real matrix is not a computer simulation. It's not a movie, nor does it have anything to do with a red pill. The real matrix is a false perception of reality that has been imposed upon us from birth, and it has caused us to develop an illusory worldview, a false illusory worldview. It's an elaborate perception management system. Perception management is a propaganda technique that involves altering the public's perception of reality to suit the objective of the white ruling class. The perception of reality has been whitewashed. This may sound like science fiction to some, but it's absolutely true. This is all possible because public perception of reality is not shaped based upon facts. It's actually shaped by the narratives that are repetitively fed into society. Therefore, the basic tools required for distorting the public's perception of reality is to merely repetitively feed distorted narratives into the society. The public at large will then begin to function based upon those distorted narratives rather than the true reality. The real matrix is a perception management system that falsely exalts whites and falsely marginalizes blacks. This perception management system is so obvious that it's only by not critically thinking that it cannot be seen. For when critically thinking, it becomes easy to see just how cartoonishly unrealistic it actually is, that virtually all narratives that are fed into the society about Caucasians are consistently favorable, while all those about black people are consistently negative. What is also cartoonishly unrealistic is the fact that virtually all study results that we receive from white sources favors whites over blacks. Both of these unrealistic scenarios exist because they're both fraudulent propaganda campaigns within an elaborate perception management system that is designed to create and sustain false assumptions within a society that aids in maintaining white social capital and white social dominance over the black population. The hidden reality is that there are in fact many study results favoring blacks over whites that are being deliberately withheld from the public to preserve the white empowering myth that they're superior to us. The hidden reality is also that the majority of welfare recipients, the largest benefactors of affirmative action, and the group that commits most violent crimes in the U.S. are in fact Caucasians. And in spite of cultural traumas wrought by the injustice of slavery, and white racism. Most inventions that have revolutionized the world were either in fact invented by black people or were directly inspired by early inventions by black people. Your perception of reality is an elaborate white deception created by an elaborate perception management system designed for maintaining white social dominance over the black population. And through it, the collective self-esteem of the white masses has been falsely bolstered at the expense of the collective self-esteem of the black masses. Whenever those possessing the history as our oppressors does are the ones controlling all of the information that the world believes, they'll always distort facts to falsely exalt themselves and to falsely marginalize us. It's the inherently racist and narcissistic people they are. It's the way they've always been. And it's the only way they know how to be. I never said that what I teach would be easy for all to comprehend. I only said that it would be the black liberating truth. The truth that emancipates your mind from white mental slavery. The time of believing in dumb shit is over. The time of believing in Willie Lynch and a biblical fairy tale is over. We have to learn the social sciences that are put in place for maintaining white dominance. They've developed a prison for our minds through their monopoly over information. You have to understand how this works in order to overcome it. One love and peace.